from the south side of Chicago. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's J.D. Martinez. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. High chopper over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself. So stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 12 hits and 41 ABs. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Sale has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Benintendi is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. First pitch coming. Here it is. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. And a great change of pace has him off.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Benintendi, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And behind the back, he gets his man. Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 5 for 14. He also has 1 home run. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, number 13. And he's ready to take his first cuts. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Sale, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So digging in now, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Third inning, no score to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Bellinger. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air into shallow left center. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball. And if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ballgame.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Fouled off. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Turner, the runner at second with one away. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. In now, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard up the middle. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Second baseman.
Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. In now is Yasiel Puig. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, and they've got him picked off. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game. Into the box, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Standing in, number 13. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fouls this one off. Puig at second. Machado on at first with 2 down. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. He pulls into third safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Center fielder, Odie Ellinger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
All even now, 2-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
J.D. Martinez.
Grounded softly to the right. The underhanded flip. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped up, and this is taken in for the second out. Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Justin Turner will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
A tag for 1. Ready for another shot now. Kike Hernandez popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Digging in, Brian Dozier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready once again, Manny Machado. Set and the pitch. Hard hit to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag gets 1. Now batting, number 13. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Hit hard down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 1 after A pop out. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Nunez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Dozier with a great stop. Hey now. Striding in for Boston, Chris Sale. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Yasmani
Shoots this one over to first. The tag, and he is out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Back up the middle. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. One away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. So striding in, J.D. Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard to the right side, right to him. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, getting a hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Down the third baseline. Popped him up. Martinez coming on, and this will land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. No problem here, one away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. A check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping up now, Yasiel Puig. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates him.
A 1-1 count to Puig. So 1-1 home. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch back. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Hit back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. The 2-0. A shot down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. Here's Steve Pierce now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Fouled away.
All right, all you're asking for is an out.
Kershaw now on 1-1. High pop-up. Dozier has a play. 1 down. Striding into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it 1st and 2nd now. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ian Kinsler will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 1-1. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Grandal over to his right, and the inning is over. At the plate, number 13. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Number 13.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in. Money grab.
Number 9. Money.
First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Seven runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Chris Sale. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Chris Sale.
Sandy Leon is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Sandy Leon.
Ripped on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Hits this one hard the other way. Dozier has it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away. Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Joe Kelly comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. And this will get through into right. He's aboard with a single. So here now is the pitch.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jock Peterson.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Kike Hernandez. 3 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. A step on the bag for 1. A play at the plate. Ready for another chance. Brian Dozier. He doubled his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Turner on third. Peterson at second with 1 away. Loud contact by Dozier and a ball with carry to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
10 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. Loss goes to Chris Sale. Simon of Albany. 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.